What's up? Happy New Year. Today is January 2nd, 2020, and it's just crazy to me that we're already like in a new year. I literally feel like January 2019 was just like yesterday, and I just can't believe that it's been like a full year. 2019 was an interesting year for me. It was just a lot of highs and a lot of lows and whatever the case is, but when it came to makeup, I had a really good year. I discovered some really amazing, great products, and I'm super excited to share that with you guys today. If you guys have been watching me for all of 2019, then you guys know what most of these products are, but for those of you that are new, that are just here to see this video, yeah, I'm super excited to share all these products with you. These are legit like my ride or die makeup products. These are literally, I would say that all these products are typically for like the everyday person that just doesn't wear a lot of makeup or whatever the case. You guys will see. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But for sure, all these products are products that I use every day. That's why I said that these are for like the everyday makeup person. But some of them may not be. Some of them are. But whatever. So I'm super excited to share all of these with you. So if you guys are interested, then let's jump into the video. I'm going to go in order. I'm going to do like primer, foundation, concealer, powder. I'm gonna like do in like sequential order of how you would do your makeup just because it's easier for me. So yeah, so I literally only have one primer to talk about, and I'm sure you guys are like, oh god, this girl's gonna talk about Tatcha again, because yes, I am. This is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. Literally, this has been the only primer that I've used for 2019. In the beginning of 2019, I was like experimenting with different primers, and then I picked this one up and I was just like blown away. I was like, yeah, this is like literally the only primer that I use every single day, whether I'm going out, whether I'm going to work, whatever the occasion is. I'm always using this primer because it's just, I know that I can for sure rely on it to really make my makeup look flawless and just smooth and make my skin look great and fill in my pores. Like, it's just such a amazing primer, and I recommend it to literally everybody. I'm like, oh my god, have you tried the Tatcha one? Have you tried the Tatcha one? Like, you need to try the Tatcha one. Like, you need it, you need it, you need it. Literally, you need it, and you don't need a lot with it. I really only focus this in this area of my face, and I'll put a little bit on my forehead and very little on my chin, but I really just focus it right here, and it just makes all the difference. It literally makes my skin look amazing. So if you need a good primer, definitely check this one out. And I also only ever buy the small one, which is this one, which is like $22, because these are only good for 6 months. And it takes me like 6 months to go through this. And I feel like if I got the bigger one, it would go to waste after 6 months because I just wouldn't finish it. And I mean, it saves me money, and it literally lasts me like full 6 months. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend that one. So don't be disgusted by this next item. I've been using it for literally like a full year, and it's just legit one of my holy grail foundations. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is what it looks like. It is so dirty around the cap, so don't even like judge me. I can't even like handle it. I literally love this foundation. I recommend it to anybody that's looking for a full coverage, lightweight, everyday foundation. This is for sure your girl because it has SPF 25, which is amazing. It really lasts a long time, and it just makes your skin look amazing without looking cakey. So it gives you that full coverage look, but it doesn't look like, oh my god, she's wearing so much makeup. It's so lightweight and liquidy that it's just such a beautiful foundation for every day. I am obsessed with this one. I literally love it so much, and I've had it for like a year, and for a while this was literally the only foundation that I was using, and I still have like foundation in here. So I mean, you definitely get your money's worth. I think it's like 12 bucks, which isn't even that bad for a foundation that is this frigging good. And I love it because I do suffer from drier skin, and this is so lightweight that it's not matte, but it's not like hydrating, that it's like the perfect in-between finish where it doesn't make me look like super dry. It just kind of makes my skin look incredible, and I literally love it for that. So if you are a drugstore girl and you need a drugstore foundation that's gonna like hold you down throughout the day, especially if you're somebody that works like long hours, definitely check this one out. I love this one. Now, the next one I want to mention to you guys, I actually wear on its own, and I also mix it with this, and you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, of course, we saw this coming. This is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating, the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. There is not a better foundation than this. Like, this one is incredible. It's affordable. I mean, it's not as affordable as the L'Oreal one, but I think it's like $32 or $35, one of the two. But for a high-end foundation, I really don't find that to be too expensive, like compared to like Pat McGrath or something like that. Like this is definitely, or even NARS. This one is not even that expensive in my opinion. And you get such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coverage. You do not need a lot. You literally need one pump of this and you can just dab it on your face and blend it out, and it is just, it looks so amazing and it lasts so frigging long. And also I like to mix the two of these. When I want like more of a little bit like full coverage look, I will mix the two of them just a smidge. Like I'll put a full pump of this and like I'll barely even tap this, and then I'll mix them together. Literally these two on their own are mixed together are my favorite foundation. This one is definitely good for if you're going to be out in the sun or if you just want an affordable foundation. This one is good if you want to be glam. I wore this on my birthday. I have actually like a video on it, and I wasn't like blown away with it that day, but then I wore it the next day and I went out and did all this other stuff and it just looked so amazing. My friends were actually visiting for my birthday and they were like, oh my god, like that foundation looks amazing. What foundation is it? And I was like, this is it. And every time I wear this foundation, I get so many compliments on my skin. Everybody's just like, oh my god, what foundation do you wear? What foundation do you wear? What foundation do you wear? And I'm like, it's fancy. Like you need to go and try it. I recommend it to everybody, especially because it is a hydrating one, and if you do have drier skin, I feel like even if you have oily skin, this won't be like too hydrating for you at all. I definitely think it'll be like that perfect in between for you. But I cannot wear her matte foundation. I loved the coverage on it, but it's so matte that it makes me look like so crusty, and it just doesn't, it emphasizes my pores and like my dryness, and it's just not good. But this is so freaking amazing. Literally my favorite one. This is my second bottle of it because I already finished my first one. That's how obsessed I am with it. And yeah, these two are my ride or die foundations of 2019. In my last year's 2018 beauty favorites, I raved and raved and raved. I think it was 2017, 2018 favorites. Actually, I raved and raved and raved about Tarte Shape Tape and how amazing it is and how much I love it, which I still do. Like, I don't hate Tarte Shape Tape, like, at all. But I just replaced it with something more affordable and just better. This is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer with hyaluronic acid, I believe, right? Yep, it says it is a creaseless, soft matte concealer, high coverage, and whatever. This is the best concealer of life. Legit, the only concealer that I've been using for 2019. I purchased it in 2018. I used it, I didn't like it, and then the middle, I would say more towards the beginning, middle of 2019, I went back to it, and oh boy, oh my frigging god, this concealer is life-changing. Coverage, it's hydrating, it doesn't crease on you, it just makes your skin look amazing. It covers any darkness that you have, this will for sure cover. This is just an amazing concealer. I wear it every single day, and I love it because even though it is high-end, in my opinion, it is affordable. So I'll give you an example. Tarte Shape Tape is $29, Jouer is $22. So that is like a $7 or $6 difference between the two of them, and you do get a lot more with the Jouer one, and it is just, it's better. It's just so freaking amazing. It's literally like, I can't, whenever I use a different concealer, which I never ever do, but on that one occasion when I do, I'm like, no, like it doesn't, it's just, I'm a creature of habit, and once I love something, I will literally use it like till the end of time. Like that's just how I am. And I use this every single day for when I go to work, for when I'm just hanging out, when it's a special occasion, whatever the case is. This is my concealer. It has changed my life. I'll look at pictures from last year of when I was wearing like Tarte Shape Tape. This is really dramatic, by the way. When I was using Tarte Shape Tape, and then I'll look at pictures of when I was using this. And to me, just because I'm crazy, I can for sure see the difference. And I'm like, oh my god, my life is so much better with the Jouer. And that is not a false statement. That is a fact. That is literally the best concealer of all time. I'm gonna move on to loose setting powders. I have two to talk about. Well, technically three, but technically two. You guys will see. So I'm actually gonna start off with the Laura Mercier. I love this powder. I rediscovered it in 2019. I was just kind of like looking for a better setting powder than what I was using, and I purchased this one, and it has been like legit my favorite one. I love it. I love it. I set underneath my eyes. It makes my under eyes look flawless. It gives me such a beautiful, flawless finish on my face. But the only down flaw with this is that it does give me flashback. So I did wear it on my birthday, and we took flash photography, and in some of them, it looked like I had so much powder on my face, and in some of them it didn't. It just was really depending, but it does give you flashbacks, so do keep that in mind. And for my birthday, I do remember kind of having a heavy hand with it because I wanted my makeup to stay in place all night. And with that, I think that's why it gave me so much flashback. But other than that, I do love this powder for every day, for when I'm going out, even though it does give flashback. It is such an amazing powder. I do genuinely love it. It makes my skin look poreless. It makes my skin look flawless. My under eyes look flawless. It doesn't make my under eyes crease, and I genuinely love it for that. And you get so much in here. You get 1 full ounce of this, and I've had this for a while. I do go back and forth between this and another one that I'll talk about in a second, but I do still have a lot of powder left in here. I actually used it today to set my entire face, and I was like, wow, no, this is such a freaking bomb powder. Next one is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is in the shade Soft Pink. I love this shade, and I love the shade Translucent. I think I may like the Kylie one a little bit more than the Laura Mercier, but the Laura Mercier one is still bomb. But I just seriously love the way this makes my under eyes look. The Laura Mercier one makes my under eyes look amazing, but this one just makes my under eyes look incredible. Like, it just, there's no, like, to me, if you know me, my under eyes is my biggest concern of life, because I feel like they're such like the center of your face, and I want them to look flawless. And even if the rest of my skin looks flawless, but my under eyes look cakey or crepey or whatever it is, my day will be ruined. My makeup will look like crap. Like, I will just be in such a bad mood, because my under eyes are such an important, they're just so important to me. So I always want to find or use a powder and a concealer that go great together. And honestly, the Kylie one and the Jouer concealer mesh perfectly together. I use the Soft Pink to set under my eyes. I'll use the Translucent to set under my eyes. I've said this before about the Soft Pink one. It does give you a little hint of pink. So do not go in with too much, because if you do, your under eyes will legit be pink. Just go in with a little bit underneath your eye, like don't bring it all the way down or whatever. Just go in with a little bit and you'll be good to go. That's what I did today, and you really can't even tell that I'm wearing pink under eye powder underneath my eyes. And with these ones, I have found that I don't get flashback with it. I have taken flash photography with the 2 of these, and I do not find that I do see any flashback, which is really good to me and important to me. So yeah, this one is a little bit more affordable than the Laura Mercier. This one is $24. The Laura Mercier is like $40, I believe. So yeah, definitely check this one out if you are in the market for a good affordable, not really affordable, but a good like brightening under eye powder. Check this one out in the shade Soft Pink. And if you just need a great face powder, check out the Kylie in Translucent and the Laura Mercier as well. This is probably the most like iconic discovery in my makeup routine for 2019, like 100%. Before I discovered this product, I don't know like how I was like living my life. That's really dramatic to say. But so this is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer. I'm sure you guys have heard about this all over YouTube. This used to be all the frigging rage. This is what it looks like. Mine is just totally beat up because I have been using this every single day for like the past like 8 months, and it is my like a staple in my collection. I used to hate bronzer. I literally used to hate bronzer because I felt like either it didn't like blend well, or it just looked like patchy and it looked like too much and it didn't like even out, and it just was not my favorite part of my routine. But I still did it because like I wanted my skin to look warmed up, but I literally hated doing bronzer, and I was only using powdered bronzers. When I discovered this, my God, this year was for sure the year of discoveries and me stepping outside of my comfort zone for sure. But this has changed the game. This has changed my makeup routine. I do not do my makeup without using this. Like, I used it today, but I did of course use like a powder on top of it. But I love it because it's so soft, but it's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented, but it just really gives you that really nice bronzed glow without looking like, oh my God, she's wearing like a lot of bronzer. You know what I mean? Like, it just really gives you that soft like bronzer glow. As you can see like on my face right now, I'm wearing it on my forehead and on my cheeks. Like, I don't look like I'm like overly bronzed. Well, in my opinion, I don't. But yeah, this is so amazing. I've had it for like about 8 months, and I still have so much left of it. And I know this is more on the expensive side of items or makeup. I think it's like $50 for it, but in my opinion, I do think it's worth it. It's literally like, I'm not even near the bottom yet. Like, it's just so freaking amazing. I'm sure I'll hit pan this year because of how much I use it, but I definitely do think it's worth it if you need or if you want to try this Chanel bronzer, you've been wanting to try it, or you want to like kind of branch off into like cream contour or whatever, cream bronzer. Definitely check this out. I freaking am obsessed with it. This is definitely my favorite discovery of all 2019 for sure. So I guess we'll stick to bronzers. So the first one I want to talk about is from Fenty. This is my favorite bronzer of life. These two together like are a game changer, a life changer. They are my favorite freaking bronzers. I have mine in the shade Into Sun, and I just started hitting pan on it recently, so you guys can definitely see that this bronzer is for sure well loved. This is probably the smoothest bronzer formula I have ever used out of all bronzers. This is just so smooth, and it's matte, but it's not like just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just such an amazing bronzer, and when you feel it, the texture of it is just so soft and like finely milled that it's not like any other bronzer that I've ever used before, and I love this bronzer. You don't need a lot of it. You can just kind of dip your brush in and go in with a light hand, and it looks amazing. And like I said, I love using the two of these together. They just really mesh so well together, and I really, really, really am obsessed with the two of these for sure. The bronzer that I use all the time is from Kylie. This is in the shade Khaki. So I think in 2019, Kylie released her bronzers, or if, I don't know if it was 2019 or 2018, but I picked mine up in the shade Khaki. And this is more on the warmer side than Into Sun. I'll show you. Or I should say on the cooler side. So these are them side by side, and I definitely feel like this one is a little bit more cool and this one is a little bit more warm. And I will use this one if I do want more of a bronzy like look. Like I'll go in with like a light brush and a light hand. I'll just kind of dust it around like my temples and my forehead a little bit and a little bit on my cheek to give me a little bit of added warmth to my skin if I feel like I need it, or if I feel like I look a little washed out. I will go ahead and use this, but I definitely do use the Fenty one more. But I do seriously love this one for warming up my skin and giving me like a little bit more of warmth to the skin. I love it for that. So I'm gonna stick to, I guess, powdered stuff for now. So the next one is another product from Kylie. This is no longer available, so I'm so sorry if I'm talking about it and I'm like, if you guys want to go and buy it. This actually came out during her Valentine's Day collection last year. This is her blush in the shade Crush, and this is my favorite blush. I have been using it pretty much every day in 2019, and I haven't even like hit pan on it yet. I don't even know how. I literally like dig my brush into it. I love this because it is such a soft blush. Like I'm wearing it now and it doesn't look like I'm wearing like a lot of blush. I don't look like a clown, and I just really love how it looks, and it does last all day. Like there's another blush that I was using a lot in 2019, but I stopped using it because I would notice that when I, like, for example, I'd get home from work and it would just be completely gone. Like, it wouldn't even be on my skin. It would just, like, be non-existent. And this, it will fade a little bit throughout the day, but for the most part, it lasts. Seriously, it lasts all day, and I just love the shade of it. It goes with a natural look. It goes with a smoky look. It goes with an everyday look. It just goes with any type of look that you're going for, a warm tone, a cool tone, whatever the case is. I love this blush, and I really wish that she would bring it back because this is my favorite blush of life. I love it so much. The last Kylie powder product that I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm so sorry if I'm driving you nuts. This is the Kylie You're Perfect powder. I have been using this since like the end of 2018 and all of 2019. This is my favorite powder for underneath my eyes. I love it because it really brightens it, and it really just adds a little bit more coverage underneath my under eyes, which I love. And if I have like a nose contour, it really just makes my nose look more snatched. And I love it because after I put on my bronzer and my blush and my highlight, I'll bring it down a little bit like this to kind of just blend everything together. And I love it also because if I do apply a little bit too much blush, like over here, I can kind of smooth it out by using the Kylie You're Perfect powder. This is my favorite. If I had to pick one powder, like one pressed product to carry with me at all times, it would definitely be this powder right here. It's so just like finely milled. It's not cakey. It doesn't make your under eyes look crepey. Like, no, it's just so freaking amazing and flawless, and it really just adds that extra like touch to your makeup that you need, you know. It just brings like everything together, everything forward, and I love it so much. The last powdered product that I have, this is the last one. This is the, which one is this? The Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation from Maybelline. As you can see, this is, oh, let me open it. This is very, very, very loved. I'm practically almost out of it. I love this for my face. So once I'm done setting my powder, setting my face with like my loose powder, I will go in with this end of my sponge. Obviously this sponge is dirty because I just used it, but I will go in with that end of my sponge and dip it into the powder and just press it on my face. I really find that, because sometimes I feel like loose powders kind of just make your skin like not look the best. They just, I don't know, they can kind of like make your skin look a little dry or whatever it is. So I will go in with that, and it adds coverage and it smooths everything out. And I feel like since I use it with the sponge and I'm pressing it into my skin, any extra loose powder that was there kind of gets pressed into my skin, and just, it really adds such a flawless look to your skin. And I have used this just as a powder foundation without any like liquid foundation or anything underneath, and I do love it. It really just, it adds so much coverage and it really just makes your skin look flawless, and it's just such an amazing, affordable powder foundation. So even if you're somebody that doesn't want to use it for more coverage like on your skin while you wear regular foundation, I would go ahead and pick it up. I think I've seen it at Ulta, and I feel like any drugstore has it, and I love it. So if you're somebody that's on the go and needs a good affordable powder foundation that you can just slap on while you're on the go, definitely pick this one up. This is so freaking amazing, and I love that it's so affordable, and it's just like, it's so good. It just gives me that extra coverage that I need and that I crave because I'm just ridiculous. But yeah, it just makes your skin look amazing, and I feel like it really fills in your pores too. So if you're having like a bad pore day and you need to really fill in those pores, pick up that powder because it is so freaking bomb. Sure, I spoke about these in my 2018 yearly favorites. I could be totally wrong, but I'm so sorry because these aren't available in this packaging anymore, but I definitely want to show you guys. This is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe lighting kit. These are my favorite highlighters of all freaking time. I'm just starting to hit pan on them. I bought these in 2017 and I use them all the time, and as you guys can see, I still have so much left. Don't worry though, these are available individually. They're just not available together like this anymore, but you can still go ahead and pick up the Hourglass strobing highlighters. They're so amazing. They give you that beaming highlight. I am wearing it right now. Like that beaming highlight on your face without making it look too highlighty or just over the top, or just like, you know how some highlighters look like a stripe like on your face just like sitting there? Like these don't. They really just give you that glow from within, and I love, love, love them for that. Seriously, they're my favorite highlighters of all time because of that. I just love that. They give you that beautiful glow. They really just make your skin look bright and just highlighted and glowy, and they are just so freaking amazing. They are on the more expensive side, so I do apologize for that. But seriously, you guys, go into Sephora, swatch them. I believe that they do make little travel sizes too. And I feel like you get so much. They are baked, so you do get a lot more, I feel like, for your money, like since they are a baked highlighter. But seriously, go ahead, check them out at Sephora. They're the best highlighters ever. I'm quickly gonna talk about this one. I have been using this highlighter for like 5 years now. Literally, this is like the OG, my ride or die, my go-to. This is the Mary Luminizer from The Balm. If you guys have been watching YouTube for years, and you guys know this was like the OG of highlighters in my opinion. Seriously, everybody and their mother was talking about this. This is what it looks like. This is, next to the Hourglass ones, my favorite highlighter ever. I used it throughout 2019, then I recently started using it again, and I'm just like, why do I ever stop using this highlighter? This highlighter is freaking bomb. I feel like it doesn't compare to any of the highlighters that are on the market right now besides the Hourglass ones. This one is just so amazing. Listen, I'm a highlight girl. I love highlight, and these two really just hold it down for me no matter what. They're not like powdery or chunky or whatever. They're just so smooth and glowy, and they just make your skin just look like amazing, and I freaking love them for that. And I feel like I've been sitting here forever. We still have some more products to go through, so let's just get to it. So I'm quickly going to talk about mascaras. I've been talking about these all year, and I always These are the only mascaras that I use. They're both from L'Oreal. I recently just spoke about them in an empties video, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. But this is the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black, and then this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Last Paradise mascara. I'm wearing both of them right now. What I do is I mix the two of them. So I'll start off with the L'Oreal Telescopic because it does have the thinner wand, so I feel like it really separates my lashes and gets them like prepped. And then I will go ahead and use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is such a long name. To top it off, and I love them. I get compliments on my lashes all the time whenever I wear these two together. Everybody's like, oh my god, those are your real lashes, are those your real lashes, are those your real lashes? I'm like, yes, 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 they are. These mascaras are amazing, and the best part about them is they're freaking affordable. They're like $9 and $11, I think, or something like that, and they're so insane. They're just so freaking amazing, and I love the telescopic one because I use it on my lower lashes all the time because it really just is small enough to get under there and really separate your lashes and just make your lashes look freaking amazing. Quickly want to move on to lips. I have a few lip products to talk about. I am a creature of habit, so I do go for the same type of color over and over and over and over again. So the first one I want to talk about is from KKW Beauty. This is her lip liner in the shade Nude 1. This is what it looks like. I do have it as my lip liner today, but I don't even think you can tell. I do genuinely love her lip liners. I feel like they go on so smooth. They really are creamy. They're not like crepey. They don't make your lips look cracked or anything. They really just go on so smooth, and they make it so easy to fill in your lips or to like line your lips, and I love that. And I do feel like that they hold the lipstick longer, which is what they're meant to do, but they really actually do that, and they're just so good. This is my favorite one. This is like the only lip liner that I use, to be honest with you. I love it that much. I use it all the freaking time, and it just really makes such a difference in my lipstick, and I love it for that. My go-to lipstick at the moment, or for the past freaking all of 2019, is from Sephora, and this is in the shade, what shade is this in? Oh, 7, what is it? Love Love. Now this is a nude. This is such a nude lipstick. It doesn't look like it in the packaging, but dude, this is so freaking nude. So if you don't like nude lips, or you like that kind of contoured lip, which I love, I do mix these two all the time together. I will line my lip with this, and then in the center I will go in with that and just make it like very like 90s kind of, if you will. But I love this so much, and I love it even more because it's $7 at Sephora, and it is, I can't find a nude to replace it. Seriously, I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried to find a different nude or whatever, but I can't replace it. And if it's not broke, don't fix it, you know? This is such an amazing lipstick, and if you're me and you love nudes, check that one out because it is amazing. All the lip products that I'm talking about today, I am wearing on my lips. So I do have the lip liner on, I do have the lipstick on, and I do have this next lip product on my lips as well. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is her matte liquid lip in the shade Libra. This is another nude. Seriously, I don't use this all over my lips. I will just put it in the center and just dab it out when I have these two on. I will then go ahead and just dab this out just because I love that it nudes out the center a little bit more and really just makes your lips look more plumped. I love that. It's too matte for me to wear all over my lips. It really is drying, so I don't use it for that. I just use it right in the center just because of the color. I wish she would make this in a velvet because that would be freaking a game changer, but since it's in the matte, I just use it in the center of my lips for right now. But it is such a beautiful nude, so if you're like me and you love nudes, check that one out. And the last product is more of a recent discovery of mine, but I'm pretty much like out of it. I think I need to replace it like pretty soon because I've been using it non-stop since the day I bought it. This is from Patrick Ta. This is She's Unapologetic, and this is, what is it? A silky lip cream, and I love it so much. That's the little like shininess that you see on my lips right now. I love this so much. I will a lot of the time just mix these two together, the Sephora lipstick and the Patrick Ta. I will just mix them together and just like get out the door. But if I do have time, I will line my lips, and then I will put on the Kylie and this and this. But right now I am wearing all 4 of them because I wanted to talk about all 4 of them today. I wanted you guys to see how they look on my lips. I love this lip combination so much. I know it's like over the top and it's super extra, but for like a special event, or just if you want to just make your lips look amazing and you want the color to last all day, I definitely recommend the four of these. They're literally my ride or die. I keep the four of them in my makeup bag wherever I go. I always have them with me just in case. And yeah, they're just my everyday lip colors. I love them so much. So this is perfect on its own, the Patrick Ta, if you just want to kind of throw it on its own. It is very opaque, so it will show just on its own. You don't need to add all of these if you don't want to. This is beautiful. It is a beautiful opaque gloss. I love it. This I do wear on its own from time to time if I'm in a rush. This, like I said, I only wear in the center of my lips, and then this I wear underneath as my liner. But yeah, that is my go-to lip combination. This one, well, these two for sure are my 2019 like ride or die. This is pretty much the only lip combination that I wore for all of 2019. But yeah, definitely check this out and thank me later. So, oh my god, I have like 4 more products to talk about and then we are done. This is such a long video. So the first product I want to talk about is the favszz Rose Gold Skin Mist Setting Spray. This is the best setting spray of life. It is super expensive. It's like $40 and you literally only get 1.7 ounces, so it's not even like 4 ounces. But you guys, when I get married, this is the setting spray that I'm using because it gives me such a beautiful glow and it literally just makes my makeup last all day. Whenever I wear this as my setting spray, I'm like, holy crap, like my makeup just looks flawless all freaking day. It really holds my makeup in place and it gives me like that beautiful like glow without looking like oily or overly dewy. Like it just gives such a beautiful glow. You guys don't know what you're missing if you haven't tried this. You seriously need to run to Sephora, check this out because this is a game changer. If you would like a dewy setting spray that makes your skin look like my skin doesn't even look like my skin when I wear this. It's that freaking amazing. You need to check this out. This is the best setting spray of life. So the next one is for sure a close second setting spray. This is the one that I use every single day because I'm not going to use this every single day because this is super expensive and I don't need my makeup to look that perfect all the time, if that makes sense. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Fixing Spray. I love this. First of all, this is $4. So I know this is $40. This is really bomb, but this is $4. So that's like insane to me. This is a really amazing setting spray. It really gives me a beautiful dewy looking like glow. It just really just pulls on my makeup together. I won't say that it makes my makeup last longer, but it definitely makes my makeup like melt into my skin and gives me that dewy glow. The dewy glow with this does not last as long as this, but that's understandable because this is like $4 compared to $40. So this one of course is gonna give you that dewy glow a little bit longer. But this one for $4 is amazing. If you're somebody that's on a budget and you want a amazing setting spray that's just going to melt all the powder into your skin and take away that powdery look and give you a little bit of hydration and a little bit of a glow too, this one is for sure the one that you need. It's so freaking good. I've gone through like I think 5 or 6 of them this year. That's how often I use this. I use this every single day. It's so bomb. You guys need to run to, I think you can only get it at Ulta. So run to Ulta, pick this up, and thank me later. Alright, so I don't wear eyeshadow every single day. I don't have the time. I just don't have the patience to sit here and wear a full glam eyeshadow look every single day. I can't do it. But for the days and the times that I do use it, this is my go-to palette. This is the Anastasia Sultry palette. As you guys can see, this palette is totally beat up. This is more for like a nighttime look if you want to really glam it up and really give yourself a nice smoky eye. This is the palette that I always reach for that look. I love it so much. I literally use all the shades. I think the only shade that I don't use is Bloom, and I think this one underneath Bloom. That's the only two that I don't use. But other than that, this palette is amazing. I did travel with it when I went to Florida last year, and it was the only palette that I used. It's such an amazing palette. The shadows blend so well. They complement like your eyes, and they're just so amazing for that nighttime sexy smoky eye look. If you are somebody that needs a good go-to smoky eye eyeshadow palette, this one is amazing. And I feel like you can for sure even achieve an everyday look with like this shade and possibly this one and like this one up here. You can for sure use this for every day, but me, this is my go-to nighttime palette. And for the days where I am feeling like I want to wear eyeshadow, I don't know, I just want to put a little bit of extra effort, I do use this palette right here. This is the e.l.f. the new Classics palette. I love this palette. Now, I don't use all the shades in it. I use like the majority of them, but this is my go-to palette when I want to do an all matte look. So when I want an all matte eye, because I literally love all matte brown eyes on my eyes. I just think it really just complements my eyes and just really, it's just like my go-to look if I need to wear eyeshadow or whatever. This is my go-to palette. I love these shades. I love, where is it? This one, and I love this one. They're all so good. They blend so nice, and they are really pigmented. You don't need a lot. You don't need to go in with a heavy hand. You can just kind of dip your brush and just go back and forth and be good to go. I love this palette. This is only $14, so it's super, super affordable. Even the shimmers in here are really, really, really nice, but like I said, I mainly only use this for the mattes in it just because they're the perfect browns, in my opinion, for the matte eye that I go for most of the time, and they just blend so freaking amazing. These two palettes are for sure my standout palettes from 2019. Like I said, I don't wear eyeshadow all the time, but for that occasion that I do, these ones are the ones that I go for. So definitely check out the Anastasia Sultry one, and definitely check out this one. They are both so freaking amazing. Wow, we're finally done. We have finally gone through all of these makeup products. I feel like I've been sitting here for years and I'm just like exhausted and I'm so freaking hungry. But yeah, so you guys, those are my best of beauty, best of makeup, best of cosmetics, whatever you want to call it, of 2019. These are my literally every single day go-to products. Like if I travel, these are the products that I'm taking with me because they have just, they're so amazing, and they really changed the game for me in 2019. They really, I feel like I stepped my makeup game up in 2019, and I can thank these products for that. I love them so, 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 so much. Let me know down below what you guys' 2019 best of beauty is, best of cosmetics, best of makeup. Let me know down below what your ride or die products were in the year of 2019. Let me know down below. Let me know if any of these products are your ride or dies. I would love to know if you guys love any of these products just as much as I do, because I am obsessed with these. And like I said, if I'm traveling, these are literally the products that I am bringing with me. Also, I can do a best of skincare 2019 if you guys are interested. I just didn't want to include it in this video because it would make this video 10 times longer than what it was. And also, I feel like I talk about skincare a lot on my channel, especially recently. So I don't know if you guys want to see that. But definitely let me know down below if you guys want to see best of skincare 2019, because I can for sure let you guys in on my skincare secrets. They're really not secrets, but yeah, I can definitely share that with you guys. And yeah. So I am starving. I need to go downstairs and eat, because if I don't eat, I'm going to be super, super cranky. But yeah, so as always, thank you guys so, so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know there were a lot of products that I spoke about today, but legit, these are my go-to favorites. And like I said, please, please, please let me know down below if you guys love any of these products as much as I do, and let me know what your go-to makeup products are for 2019. And as always, thank you guys so, so much for watching. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you do like my videos. And as always, I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye!